after painting the truck bed. And it turned out absolutely beautiful, except for the pea stains. After we did the filler primer over the entire bed and sanded it all down, we had a few bare spots where we sanded through. Bare meaning down to bare metal. So anywhere we had bare metal spots, we took a can of self-etching primer that the dude at the paint store give us. He said spray it over our bare metal spots. No, I asked for something. Daddy asked for something to spray over the bare metal spots, and dude gave him this, and it's this ugly green color. But we didn't expect that to be a problem because
we're using Sailor.
Because before we ever put paint on it, we were putting this white primer sealer, put 2 coats on it to make everything white. That way our paint is not having to cover up as much stuff. Well, after Daddy got done putting the sealer on, that made everything white, and then he put the base coat on, everything still looked white. But after putting the clear coat on, that ugly green self-etching primer started showing through the paint, which really sucks because the paint job turned out beautifully. It's super slick, super shiny, but we have to redo all of it. But to get our hopes back up, we're going to try and finish. We're going to try and get the cab ready for paint and maybe even paint it today. But like I said a minute ago, the hood is pretty much ready. It's just got to be wet sanded and it'll be ready. We're going to try and get the cab, maybe possibly get the cab painted today. What is up, people? Let me show you how the truck turned out after painting it yesterday. Whew. Turned out looking pretty nice. Pretty nice. We didn't use any of that ugly green primer, so we didn't have any of the primer issues. But last night when we were painting it, we were fighting bugs. Bugs were getting in it like crazy. So we're probably going to have to buff it just because of all the bugs and crap that landed in it. But see, the night before when we had the issue with the primer bleeding through, we didn't have any bug problems. But last night, when we didn't have any of the primer issues, we were having bug problems like crazy. But that's just the way life is, I guess. Me and Abby's just going to try and put a little bit of this truck back together this evening before it's time to go in and settle down. And I'm not going to bother videoing it because we're probably not going to get enough put back together to even bother. So, just wanted to let y'all know how it turned out. It turned out pretty nice. And hopefully me and Abby will be driving this thing in the next couple of weeks. Right, folks. Last night, I sanded all the brand new paint off of the tailgate. We're gonna repaint it today. And then Daddy was buffing on the hood yesterday. And put scratches all in it that won't come out. So we're gonna repaint the hood too. That and try and repaint it. And hopefully we won't get bugs and crap all in it, so we won't have to buff it. So there won't be any scratches in it. Bye. But then, yeah, today we're going to try and repaint the tailgate, repaint the hood, and then tomorrow, which would be Saturday, we're going to try and repaint the truck bed. And then hopefully all of everything is done. And I'm not going to bother videoing any of it because I've already videoed a crap ton of sanding and painting and all that junk. So I'll just show you when we get done with all the paint, and then I'll video putting the truck back together because that'll actually be something different to see.